Russia will hold its annual Navy Day in Vladivostok City without a traditional parade of ships and celebratory fireworks, according to the Telegram channel of the Pacific Fleet Song and Dance Ensemble. The program of the celebrations that will take place late July will only include the laying of wreaths and concert performances by the Pacific Fleet's top artistic groups. The full schedule of the event hasn't been released yet, but it is known that the concert will begin on July 27 at 3 p.m. and last until 10 p.m. The event will take place on the embankment of Vladivostok Sport Harbor, at the amphitheater stage. The Pacific Fleet's press service has not commented on the reason behind canceling the parade. However, social media users believe safety concerns were behind this decision. Earlier, it was reported that the main naval parade and fireworks, which were supposed to take place on Navy Day, was cancelled in St. Petersburg. The event is usually celebrated on the last Sunday of July. This year, it will be held on July 27th. Earlier this year, fireworks for Vladivostok City Day were cancelled in memory of soldiers killed in Kursk region, including former commander of the 155th Separate Guards Naval Infantry Brigade, Mikhail Gudkov, who was posthumously honored.
The Ukrainian armed forces carried out a pinpoint strike on Russian troops stationed in the city of Rilsk in the Kursk region. The target was the building of the Central District Hospital, inside which the medical company of the 30th Motorized Rifle Regiment was located. This information was confirmed by the Russian Z resource Northern Channel, associated with the Russian armed forces. The authors acknowledged that it was military personnel who were hit. Rilsk. Night attack by a Ukrainian UAV on the building of the Central Regional Hospital. Formerly, it was a civilian facility. In fact, a medical company of the 30th Motorized Rifle Regiment was stationed there. Yes, they flew there to the military, but the building is a hospital. The report says, Northern Channel noted that Russian military personnel themselves expose the civilian population of the border area to Ukrainian attacks. This statement leaves no doubt. The Russian army is using civilian facilities, such as hospitals, for military purposes. Such actions are classified as war crimes under international law. The Geneva Conventions explicitly prohibit the deployment of military units or equipment in schools, hospitals, and other facilities intended for peaceful purposes. It is especially significant that Z Channel itself noted this is already the third attack on the medical company of the 30th Regiment in the last 2 weeks. Something is wrong here, the authors added mysteriously. In the context of the entire text, this phrase may indicate internal leaks. It is possible that the coordinates of the positions of Russian troops are being deliberately transmitted to the Ukrainian side. Recall in June, a unit of Ukraine's 225th Separate Assault Regiment has eliminated a Russian command post near the border in the Sumy region. The operation took place near the village of Andriivka, approximately 5 kilometers from the Russian border. The 1st Assault Battalion Black Swan reportedly reached the Russian position during a combat mission and assaulted the command post. During the assault, the Ukrainian unit captured Major Andrei Yatsev, the battalion commander of Russia's 30th Motorized Rifle Regiment. Yatsev, born in 1974, was later eliminated according to the regiment. Documents seized at the site indicated Yatsev was originally from Latvia and held a driver's license issued in St. Petersburg, where he had likely lived before joining Russian forces. The 225th Regiment has recently conducted a series of successful operations in the region, including the liberation of Andriivka. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky highlighted the unit's actions in his evening address, praising the soldiers for their efforts on the Sumy front.
A video has been shared in a Telegram app, capturing foreign fighters deployed in Russia's Kursk region within the Ukrainian army. The volunteers are fighting within the 47th Mechanized Brigade that is made up mostly of Colombians, but also includes volunteers from Peru, Brazil, Zimbabwe, Italy, and Mexico. The video shows the fighters gathered in a forest lane, chanting slogan, "Glory to Ukraine." They are also seen chanting words in Spanish. According to information posted on a Ukrainian Telegram channel, soldiers within the 47th Mechanized Brigade are trained from scratch and used in Ukrainian army's both offensive and defensive operations. Some foreign fighters, especially those from Colombia, have been transferred to the 47th Brigade from other units. The work of the Colombian assault troops is showing strong results and is making a significant impact on the battlefield. They've already seen combat against Russia's elite brigades and North Korean special forces in the Kursk region. The Telegram channel quoted the commanders of the Colombian assault company as saying, "It should be noted that up to 30,000 foreign fighters have joined Ukraine's war against Russian invasion since 2022. Ukraine set up the Ukrainian Foreign Legion, a military unit of the Ukrainian ground forces, composed of foreign volunteers in February 2022.
Cuando pretenda sentir temor, la furia invade mi cuerpo, despertando en mi alma verde, el guerrero que llevo dentro, guerrero siempre guerrero, no le importa si es difícil, o si tal vez hay fatiga, casi todo cuesta arriba. Si queremos, podemos llegar muy lejos. Si queremos, podemos llegar muy alto. Si queremos, podemos hacer lo que sea. Solo está en proponérselo. Cumpliremos la misión. Porque siempre pensarán que los problemas son para los hombres fuertes. Los débiles fracasan. Los cobardes huyen. El lado ucraniano.
Ukrainian special forces have detected and targeted Russian armored vehicles, military trucks, and refueling vehicles, as well as areas where personnel were concentrated, in the occupied territories of Zaporozhye region. The equipment and personnel detected by drones were hit by various types of artillery. As a result, the Akasiya self-propelled artillery mount worth $3 million, the Payan self-propelled artillery mount worth $5 million, the Uragan multiple launch rocket system worth about $12 million, the Zittel electronic warfare system, several military trucks, refueling vehicles, and a large number of occupying soldiers were destroyed.